So why don't you two tell us a little bit about yourselves and
My
what
name
you
is
do?
Betty, and at the moment I run a small business, flowers and gift baskets, and work in the retail at the same time. Right?
Okay.
Hey, my name is Benedita. Right now I'm doing cleaning, and that's it.
Okay. How long ago have you emigrated from Portugal, and what was the reason?
I came 1992, 20 years ago, and I came here not by choice, but my husband, he had business here and he lived here before and he wanted to come back, and I just gave a try, and by that I, after a few years coming back, going back and forth, and after I settled here.
How about you?
But the reason I came here, I met my husband, and I came here, and when I married, so
Oh, okay. That's good.
that's the reason. And to have a better lifestyle, different from there.
Um, what did you find is different compared to Portugal, and what are some of the struggles that you had to face when you first came to Canada?
The language was the first, even though I spoke English, but of course I didn't master the English language. Was my first. The second was the culture. Portugal, we are more socialized, open hearts, and very hospitable. And when I came to Canada, I find a completely different culture and more difficult to socialize.
For me, it was difficult, the language. I didn't know at all, because the school there didn't have English, only have French that time. Was hard for me, so because I didn't have nobody, only my husband. All my family was back home. Still, if I go 6 months to school, but it was not enough. And the social, the people was different because I didn't have too much social with the language. It was difficult.
Yeah. Did you find that there was any help when you got here, like any resources that could help you settle down easier, such as language courses or employment centers at the time, anything like that?
Nowadays, I know, I have knowledge that there is much more than when I came, even though we're not much. A few community centers offer some classes, but it was more for the elderly, they were all lived here with the children that they came before. But for people as my age now, I had to go for TOEFL. I went to George Brown and other schools just to master some, to get, for example, my TOEFL. But nowadays, yeah, I know there is more resources.
Did you find it difficult to get jobs once you settled here, and to do what you were doing back at home? Could you do what you were doing back at home here, or was it completely different?
Well, the experience, one of the things is Canadian experience. Anywhere you were going is required to have Canadian experience. For me, it was a little bit different because we started a business and we brought technology that was European technology, and therefore we went ahead on our own business at that time. But again, if I wanted to go in a different direction, there is always a struggle on the beginning, Canadian experience.